Alright, so the next thing is how to bring in audio and do some basic editing in the timeline. So to bring in an audio, you can do the same method that we've shown. You can right click on the media pool and come all the way to import media directly over here, or you can come all the way and open the file containing the media. You can just easily select it, drag it and drop it in the media pool. Okay, so once you've done that, you can just drag it also into the timeline. Let's say we drop something like this in the timeline, and because it's a video and audio component, we can just select or link them, and then we can try to delete the video component of it, and we can listen to the audio to have a preview about how it's going to sound. Okay, so this is just how to bring in the audio. So let's do some basic editing as regards the volume editing. So the first thing you'll notice that once you select a given clip, you can increase volume size. You can play around with the volume size by selecting it, and once you come hover over it, you can see this small line. You can use it. You can just drag to reduce or increase the sizing. Okay, you can see the line. You can just increase or decrease the volume of the audio just like so, and you can do the same using another method by enabling the mixer over here. You can just come all the way and click on the mixer, and you can see the different audio tracks. This is audio 1, this is audio 2. Right now we are on audio 2 because you can see audio 1 is muted. Okay, this is audio 2, so you can increase or decrease the audio as well using this same increase or decreasing tool. So the next method to increase or decrease is to use the inspector panel over here. Once you click on the inspector panel, you can come to the audio section. You can check out the video, the audio volumes over here, and you're free to increase or decrease, and you can see the preview on the timeline just like so, very easily. Once you're certain or you are not comfortable with the audio that you have selected, you can always undo or reset it back to the normal one that you've started working with. You can reset, or you can do increase or decrease at the same time. Now at any given point, you can try to cut or create a cut in the audio, for example by selecting the razor tool, and you can create a cut over here, and you can see it's now two different clips. Okay, two different audio clips. And maybe when you are listening to the audio at this point, you may want to create a softer outlet. Okay, you want it to finish at a soft point. It just kind of fades out or thereabout, something like that. So to create a fade out in the audio, all you need to do is to hover over to the audio. You can see this small icon. You can easily drag it, and you can see it creates a little bit of fading depending on how far you want it to go and how sharp you want it to fade out. You can just create that fading out, and you can see just a preview of how it's going to be playing, and then at the end fades out. So you can see the fading out it's kind of fantastic, and it's done professionally. You can do the fade in as well. If you want it to start in the same way, you can do the same fading as you are creating. You can create it at the end point of the audio. So you can see the starting, how it fades in till it gets to the maximum level. And the next thing I would like to show us is, what if I want to lower the volume of the clip at a given point. For example, at this point, I want to just lower a section of the clip. I can do what we call creating a keyframe around the clip. Okay, so we can just select it and come back to the inspector over here, and you can come all the way here and click on this to create a keyframe. The first keyframe can be the first, let's say we have this as the first keyframe, and then we move a little bit, we'll create another keyframe, and we move a little bit and create another keyframe, and then down here we can have the last keyframe. So to have a clear preview of this, you can come down here to the bottom right of the audio. You can just click on this, and you will have a clear idea about what you have just done. So if I want, I can just hover over this and click, and you can see I'm having a preview of lowering a section of the clip, and we can play with the other features as well. You can move around and play around with the keyframes to have it lowered to any level of your choice. So you can see we can lower a given section, or we can increase a given section if you so wish. Okay, so this is how to create keyframes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.